The reason I bounce it off the rev limiter is because I fucking want to. I mean, that's all there is to it. My name is Payne. I drive a 98 Integra Type R. I've owned it for 10 years. I bought it back in 2007. When I first bought it, it was blown up, needed a whole bunch of body work, it needed repainted. I mean, it was just neglected. It was definitely a big project ahead of myself. So. I chose this car because I had a 94 Integra. I saw a Type R in person and I just wanted to have one. I wanted a Type R, so I had a chance to own a yellow one, and then I got a lead on a white one, which is the one I own now. And the yellow one was perfect shape, low miles, versus a big project, and I wanted to do a project, so that's why I went with the white one. So the engine behind me during filming was an ERL sleeved 84.5 millimeter bore. Had an LS crank in it, so it'd be 89 millimeter crank. It had 10.5 to 1 Weisico pistons, Manley I-beam rods, upgraded wrist pins, stock Type R head with upgraded valve springs, retainers, and web cams. The turbo setup is a AFI top mount turbo manifold with a precision 6266 ball bearing turbo, twin 44 millimeter wastegates, tial blow-off valve. The fueling upgrades I have are an FCS 9-gallon fuel cell, MagnaGel 750 fuel pump, ID 2000 injectors, braided lines. The car is tuned on Haltech. Running E85 pump gas, E85, tuned at Slow Motion Motorsports. Car made 745 horsepower on 29 pounds of boost. One of the main things I tried to avoid is cutting the car up. I tried to leave everything as stock appearing as possible. I haven't drilled any holes in the car. Make it as sleeper as possible, I guess, without, too much attention to it. What got me into cars? Well, my family. I grew up around drag racing my whole life from when I was a kid. My dad had every drag car in the world. And they still ask me today, why don't you do domestic? This is what I started. This is what I don't want to give up on. Some of my advice to the Honda guys that are getting into this turbo setup, whatever you do, just try and do it right the first time. Don't have shallow pockets. Be aware of the criticism. Don't give up. If you have a goal and you want to meet it, just don't give up.